Yo, happy Friday. So I wanted to make this video real quick just to let you guys know what we are about to take on. So as you all know, we are in the holiday season. Thanksgiving is next week, and then it's followed by Christmas and then New Year's. So a couple of things we got to look out for. Now, Thanksgiving is going to be a beast in itself, mainly because this is where our goals start to slip. Because we think about the friends and the family and the good food. And then one thing that we don't consider is our movement and maintaining our plans that we made up to this point. Now, the whole problem with that is that we tend to lose a lot of ground in this area. And one thing that you can't do is you have to be able to move past that and not forget about the progress that you made up to this point. And with Thanksgiving, there's a lot of overeating. Now, I'm guilty of it too. Now, I love food just like the rest of you. But the thing is, I know that food is going to be there. And what I do is I like to taste a lot, but I don't taste so much of it that I'm overeating or just eating so much that I'm miserable. Now, that's what you have to look out for Thanksgiving. And the thing that you want to maintain is you want to maintain that movement. Even though that we're going to be centered around our friends and our family, you still have to make a commitment to do some moving. That there is no exception, because the thing is, your body does not take breaks. Just because you take a break from work does not mean that your body is going to take a break. You still have to use that thing every single day, and that means that you have to do the right things for it every single day. Now, I'm not saying be strict or don't eat or anything like that. Just be mindful of the things that you eat. You don't have to eat everything all day long. You eat what you want to eat, but then you make sure you move afterwards. That's the whole thing about that. And now when it comes to Christmas, and that's pretty much the nail in the coffin, because that's when things shut down. Everybody starts focusing on shopping, focusing on decorating their houses, eating all the good food, and a lot of the times we completely stop thinking about the things that we need to do in order to take care of ourselves. That's when the movement stops. So what you want to do is make sure that you cut out some time for you. If you have days off, make sure you take that first bit of day to take care of yourself. Because one thing about it is, like, we know up to this point, when it's time to wake up, most of us don't really set alarms to give ourselves some room to breathe. Most of the time when we set alarms, we get up and then we get right after it. We have our obligations that we have to meet. So you want to make sure that you get up a little bit early to take care of yourself during the holiday season, because it is going to be imperative to get to the new year with a fresh mind and fresh incentives to get your life in order. Now, the main thing is New Year's. We all like to do these New Year's resolutions. I can personally tell you, I don't do New Year's resolutions anymore. Why? Because it's a setup for failure. What happens with a New Year's resolution is that once we get around this time, around Thanksgiving time, like Halloween, Thanksgiving time, we all start to think about what we want to change for the new year. Well, I have a different perspective shift for you. How about we start right now and ease into the new year? There is too much pressure that you put on yourself just for one single day. My New Year's resolution, I'm starting on the 1st. And then what inevitably happens is that it fails 2 weeks after time. Like, it's kind of like a known stereotype or a known standard in the gym culture, saying that I'm just waiting for the New Year's resolutioners to clear out the gym. It takes about 2 weeks, and it's something that's happened for as long as I can remember. Most people start off good, but then they fall off. The thing about it is, what you need to do with your body is you have to start going through the motions. You have to teach your body that you are serious about it, not just putting all of it. You can't go from 0 to 100 and expect your body to respond positively. Your body likes ease. Your body likes comfort, and it's going to put you in a comfortable position. And that comfortable position comes at the form of your lack of movement. It comes at the form of going back to your old habits. So the thing about it is, you have to go through the motions starting now. If you want to make changes that last through New Year's, you have to start doing things now. Now, I'm not saying that you have to overhaul all your habits or anything like that, but if you have goals that you have set in mind, you have to start doing them now. If you want to wake up early, you have to start doing it now. If you want to start start eating less, you have to start doing it now, because we have about a month now. And if you go through these motions, if you start making little habit changes now, once you get to New Year's, it's going to be automatic. All this stuff has to be, you have to practice this. Your body remembers everything that you do and everything that you don't do. These things are habit formers. All the things that you go through the motions with now, your body's going to remember it and say, okay, I understand we've been doing this for a long time, so that means that you're serious this time. Not, I'm going to do all of it right now because I had this high anticipation built up for one day, and then your body says, nah, we ain't doing it like that. What we're going to do is what we've been doing for the past 10 years. So if you want to make a change, that change has to take place now. So go through the motions, do little bits at a time, but then by the time that you reach New Year's, you're already going to be in a new routine. Now, I understand that I give little snippets of information about once a week, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a change myself. If you need to, if you want to get a closer look at to daily life of how I actually maintain my physique and do this stuff with ease, as I've been saying for so long, I'm going to give you an inside look at bits and pieces of my day, because it's not about just one part of the day. It's not about a couple of parts of the day. It's building systems around each and every part of your day. And I realize that I have to give you a closer look in order to help you capitalize on those different parts of the day, because they're really subtle. But the thing about it is, those subtle changes compound on each other. Once you get one thing locked in, you start working on another section. Once you get that locked in, they start stacking on each other until you look up and you realize that you aren't even the same person anymore. It takes a long time to wear out all these different things that we built up over 20 years or 30 years. But it doesn't take as long as it did to build that up. It took a long period of time for us to get swole up like that, but it doesn't take it takes a fraction of the time to get all that stuff off. And once you start seeing the changes and the results of what you get, you're going to want to adopt this whole new lifestyle for good. So what I'm going to do is, starting on Monday, I'm going to post a lot more often and show you different pieces of my day on how I tackle different situations, especially during the holiday season, because this is, like I said, a lot of times where we all fall off and we start to get relaxed on our different routines and everything. So I'm going to show you how I plan on making it through the holidays. So that's pretty much all I got for you. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Happy Friday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.